Well, good morning, guys. We hiked in a couple miles this morning and we just cut in the woods. We're gonna make a sort of a J hook here, and we're looking for deer antlers today. Came over to camp yesterday and did some fishing, some trout fishing. We didn't do any catching, but we did some fishing, and it was windy, super windy, rainy. Then it turned to snow. It snowed like crazy on us. And like I said, we didn't catch any fish, but it was fun. It was good to get out. And then we headed to camp. Got the fire going and everything. And today we're out here looking for deer antlers. This is not too far from where I did the last video, where I was shed hunting with Ace, and he's right here with me as usual. But this is just a little different spot. It's a little lower, a little flatter. There's already a lot of deer poop in here. We've got pockets where there's some hardwood feed. It's mostly big conifers, big spruce, fir, pine, kind of mixed. Look at that old rub right there. That's a good rub. It's old, but that's a good sign. Right, buddy? So anyways, hopefully we have some luck. This is an area that I know, a couple guys, friend of mine's have, that came out weird. A couple friends of mine have deer hunted in here, but farther out, there's a couple small mountains and stuff once you get out of the low country. So we're just gonna hit this and see if we can find some antlers. I think we should, but I always think we should, so stay tuned. All right, guys, I just found something kind of cool that I don't normally find. Looks like a winter kill. Ace was running around over here. Man, that's a nice buck. Good boy. Good boy. What a shame. Oh man, what a shame. Coyotes must have found him in here. Man, they chewed that brow right off. Look at that buck. Hopefully you can see me in there. Probably 100 and, I don't know, mid 130s buck. Short brows, but man, that's a bummer. Like, they chewed that whole face right off. God dang. It is pretty light though. I wonder if somebody might have shot him and not recovered him in here and the coyotes got him. That's a shame. That's a really nice buck. Check that out. Look at the mass on that. I'll have to get this cut off and call the warden later and get a tag for him. It's a shame, but it's a cool find. I'm glad we found him before he got all chewed up. Well, guys, I just wanted to show you what coyotes do here in the big woods. You can see they chewed the whole face off of this buck. Right? That little piece of the spine was still on there. But look around. This is where he was. And obviously they could have dragged the head over here, but I don't see any other bones anywhere. So for a lot of you that don't know, if you're just a deer hunter and you don't shed hunt, coyotes will eat everything. I mean, they will eat all the bones that they can eat. They get hungry in the winter and they'll eat whatever they have to. So you might not find much left over when you're in deer country. You might, most of the time I just find piles of hair. So anyways, That is a shame. Big 9-pointer. But cool find though. Alright guys, a little update here. Coming down this trail, found this dead buck about 20 minutes ago. And we got a nice rub here right on this deer trail. And down below, down in this bottom, real swampy, kind of nasty, not even, it's like wet swampy where the deer aren't even traveling it. So there's a few trails up on this bank. I'm gonna kind of hit these, and then I'm gonna get on the other side, which is the south facing side. You can see this trail is just torn up. And anyways, when I get over on that south facing side, hopefully that's where they're bedding. The hill where this dead buck was had some pretty good south facing bedding on it. That's actually my old man's over there right now. He's checking that out, and then we're gonna meet up here in about an hour and a half or so, I guess. So I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, hopefully we can get into some sheds. Big dead buck's cool, but I'd rather have his sheds. Got some old buck rubs right on this side hill. Some hardwood feeding here, so I might do a couple loops around before I start cutting across. Nice scrape right there, dug down to the roots. Licking branch. It's right on this finger. I just dropped that deadhead right there. Right on this finger. There was a big deer trail coming down it, so probably be a really good spot for a camera right here. I like it. I'm gonna mark it on onX and we'll keep going. Ace, come here. Go. Go. Ace, come here. Come on. Come on. Hey, come on. Come on. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a bear in there. Ace. Stay away from it, buddy. You got cubs in there? Looks like a mama. You look like a mama. Alright, we're gonna go. Come on, buddy. See you later, mama. Well, that was interesting. Certainly not the first time it's happened, and it won't be the last, but I like to know they're there before I get about 10 feet away from them. You go, boy. What's that noise? Alright, guys. We met up at our little meeting place at like 11, I think it was. It was a little remote trout pond. We just decided that was a good spot to meet. So we did. Had a little snack. Kind of talked about what we saw for sign, and we agreed that the best sign was back the direction we came towards where this guy was. So we're gonna head back that way slowly. I'm working this bank here. You can see the stream down below me. Well, maybe you can see it. And I should probably go look at that. I see something light colored down there. But anyways, we're just gonna poke our way back and see if we can find some antlers. No antlers yet. No sheds. We got the dead head, obviously, but no sheds. We did find somebody's remote hunting camp that they set up. I don't know how they're getting in here really. They might come in the way that we came in. But they had quite a bit of stuff. So I don't know, not sure. But anyways, we're gonna keep poking along and see what we can find. Well, we're back over to where the dead buck was, and you can see there's a lot more feed in here. Walking up this big trail, and we got some buck rubs and stuff. There's another one right down there. Hard to see in the GoPro, but anyways, we're getting into some good sign. We're gonna loop around. I think Dad's gonna be up above us here, and we're gonna swing down onto this little south side. It's not much of a hill, but it is a hill. Well, guys, a little update for you. We weren't finding anything down low. I haven't seen Dad in a while. He was gonna head back over sort of where I found this, so we started seeing some big trails coming up onto these hardwood fingers, and I just decided we'd come up here and see if we'd have any luck, have some better luck maybe. And so far nothing, but they were up here a lot. There's a lot of beds on these fingers right up out of the green, just in the hardwoods here, and there's a lot of poop, and there's some wicked trails. The problem is it's hard to tell when they were here, if they would have already been shed out or not. And a lot of it does look like doe poop. It doesn't look like big buck poop. But anyways, we're gonna keep hammering around in here, and I'm assuming there's got to be some antlers somewhere, because there's just a lot. I mean, you can see that trail where it comes up the hill here. I'm assuming there's got to be at least some old ones somewhere, but I would have thought we would have found one by now. There was one really good hammered pocket. It had some big pines and hemlocks mixed, and then underneath was a lot of young growth. It was thick in there, and there was just hammered deer trails, beds all over, and we didn't find anything. So maybe somebody shed hunts it, maybe they don't. I don't know, but we're gonna keep looking, and if we get into anything, I'll turn this back on. All right, guys, we have an update. We finally found a shed. You can hear the river, which I'm not crossing. So I'm just walking along, and look at this piece of garbage. It's like chewed flat. Gross. But we got one. This is like a, I don't know, that's not even a consolation prize, but we got one. Still carrying the dead head. And I'm not sure where Dad is. Who knows? But hopefully he found something. I'm just gonna get up on this little finger and work my way back. Maybe find a little bit better shed on the way. Come on, get in. Good boy. Alrighty. That's gonna do it. One little junky antler and big dead head.